Hey guys, welcome back to video 4 of my limited championship at SCG CON Las Vegas series. This is round 6. I'm 5-0, so win and in is where we're at this point. Like if I win either of the next 2 matches, then I'm guaranteed into the top 8 draft. Pretty high stakes, but also even if I lose, I am able to win the next round and get into the top 8 for sure. So this is the sealed deck that I built if you want to take a look at it, but I'm just going to get right into the game. All right, so this is round 6. I'm playing against Glenn. And that was my mulligan. I guess I'll go back for a second just to make sure that we get it. So I'm mulliganing Highland Clansman. That makes sense. You just don't really want a 7-drop in your opening hand. And a Band of Thieves, it looks like, and a Fireside. So I have, I think, Spectral Stalker, Harassing Ruffians, and then I have 2 Firesides. So I can guaranteed cast my Ruffians on turn 3, so no reason to keep a Band of Thieves. That just kind of makes things awkward where you can't cast both of them on turn 3, but I should just keep the one that I can make sure that I can cast. And Spectral Stalker I'm keeping because I just don't have another card to mulligan, basically. Like, I'm mulliganing these 3 cards already, and Spectral Stalker's kind of bad, but it's nice to have a 2-drop, and I'm pretty likely to hit an Airsight in my mulligan here. Not sure if I'm on the play or the draw. But yeah, draw an Airsight. Draw a Scorpion. And a Weightless Squire. So that's a lot of really good early interaction. Those are all cards that I want in my opening hand. So yeah, this is a pretty awesome opening hand here. And then I even have the turn 1 Forge. I have the 1 Forge in my deck, and I play it 5 times in a row. Rounds 3 through 7, I just play it on turn 1 every time, and then he actually mirrors that play. He just plays a Forge on turn 1. All right, and then turn 2, I draw a sight, and I have all of my thresholds now. So Spectral Stalker on turn 2 makes a lot of sense. You kind of just want to put your least valuable 2-drop in front. He's just most likely to have a bunch of answers and stuff early in the game. He's got a Windmill. By the way, my sealed deck build for this event was like the most straightforward sealed deck I've ever built, basically. Like, it was just all my fire and air cards were great. Like, I had Nimbus Djinn and Monstrous Lion. And then like I looked at my water pile, it's like really thin, like small stack of cards, and nothing really stands out. And then I look at my earth pile, and earth is like usually the pile that's just like there's just not really anything that good in there. Like maybe you open a bunch of brown bears or something and get lucky, but it was just like obviously this is what I do. So this is pretty good. So Treetop Hideout, give my thing stealth, and then give it a lance with my Weightless Squire. So I'm just threatening, like, I'm just going to trade my 2-drop for your 2-drop, basically. Like, this is just the play pattern that you see so often where someone just has a lance on a minion on their starting location, and it's just really hard to like actually get in and start dealing damage once the game's at that point. That's why turn 1 Forge is so strong, especially on the draw. And yeah, luckily I find a way in. So just give my thing a lance, give it stealth even, so that I can just guaranteed, like, I'm just going to trade my thing for your Kettletop Leprechaun. And then he goes Phase Assassin. Phase Assassin is a card that I just almost never open. Like, I never have it in my sealed pool. I never draft it, but it's a super good card, obviously. Like, I wish I could just play a sight on top of the Phase Assassin and kill it, but like it has stealth. Like, that card's just so good. Yeah, game's looking really close right now. I mean, Phase Assassin's like better than all the 3 mana, 3 power minions that I have in my deck, so I guess I'm a little bit behind in that way. And then also, he's drawing a site for free off of his Kettletop Leprechaun, so that kind of sucks. I think I should have actually attacked with my Weightless Squire first. I think I missed a point of damage here because if he blocked with the Kettletop Leprechaun, then I'd be able to kill it. And then if he blocked with the Phase Assassin, I'd be able to kill it. So that was one free damage that I missed. And I realized it like right after I attacked with my Spectral Stalker. I was like, oh shoot, I should have actually done this different. And I guess I could have actually taken that back because he didn't like have the opportunity to block or anything, but I guess I just didn't. So here we are. And then I think I'm just playing around like I don't know. I'm not really playing around anything, honestly. Um yeah, not really sure why I didn't just at least move the Weightless Squire up. Like I think that was another like minor mistake. Like I missed the one damage from the attack, but I could have at least gotten my Weightless Squire like in a position where it can do something against him. Like there's not really anything that I can block right now, so why not just move the Squire up? But yeah, I've got a Cloud Spirit with a Lance. That feels really good whenever you can make that happen. Like he just literally can't play a 3-power minion anywhere on the board. I mean, technically he can. And that is what he does. So it's like the most obvious play ever. Obviously, I just use my Cloud Spirits to kill his Sherwood Huntress. But I think it might just literally be like, well, I can't play any of these. Like, I don't want to play any of these 3-power things. So I guess I'll just play my worst minion and let him kill it. And I'm not gonna just do the thing and kill the 2-power minion. Like, if he then like top decks a Firebolts or something and just kills my Cloud Spirits, like you just really do need to take the good trades when you can take them and just don't think about it too much. So I get in for 1 damage. And then fortunately I can't really attack with this Rimland Nomad because he can just untap and kill it with his Phase Assassin. And like leaving a blocker wouldn't do anything either, right? Because he just has stealth. So yeah, I just play Harassing Ruffians, and I think he just trades it. He just trades off here, which makes a lot of sense. I guess this is one of the opportunities that I am just allowing him to just have a lance and kill my thing. Like if he just plays any of the squires and gives a lance to his Phase Assassin, then I just kind of got blown out. But this is one reason why you might want to consider playing your sites in the back row, like Glenn is doing. So that is really good. Because if he had either one of those sites that he played in the back row up, then I would have just played the Harassing Ruffians in front of that site instead, and then they would be safe from the Phase Assassin. But luckily he doesn't have a lance. And he actually didn't trade off. I'm a little surprised by that. But he just dealt 3 damage. Okay, I see. So yeah, he kills the Nomad and the Weightless Squire, and he actually deals 1 damage to himself with Burning Hands. Oh yeah, I tried to play Harassing Ruffians, but realized that he didn't have any mana. I think he just spent 3 mana that turn out of the 5 that he has. Right, and then maybe I trade Ruffians for the Phase Assassin, which actually is working. It's kind of playing right into Glenn's hand here. If that's what I do, I think that is what I do. I don't know, that might just be a mistake. So yeah, I traded off, I attacked for 2, and then I can just play 2 things. But yeah, I think I would have rather I would have rather just attacked with the ruffians and then played the scorpion on top of the phase assassin. Leave my door open. Okay, he plays village. 6 ruffians, and then is that a joust or a duel? Yeah, maybe it's a duel. Okay, and I don't have a whole lot going on in my hand. Tactical move doesn't do anything here, and the squire isn't really in a place where I can really use it effectively. Yeah, so just attack with both. He trades. He really wants to get rid of that scorpion, and we will see why in just a minute. Plays a wyvern right on top of my mercenary. It's pretty painful. Don't have any answer to that right now. It'd be nice if I had like Poison Nova. That'd be a nice answer. But as it is, I have to make a pretty terrible play here, to be honest. Which is cast Band of Thieves and then just cast Tactical Move just to get my mercenaries out of the way of this wyvern so it doesn't just die. I guess I didn't think to move my avatar here, but moving the avatar up into his wyvern doesn't seem very good, so I think that's a totally reasonable play to just leave him there. Yeah, in case I draw Poison Nova, I just want to be nearby all of my sites and not in front of his site. So that probably is just the best move, best place to be right now. All right, and then he goes up to 7 mana and plays Highland Clansman. So, yeah, really, really rough. Just take 10 damage. And it's like, I'm just in the Poison Nova waiting room. And I can't even door him this turn. I can deal 8 damage again, actually. Ooh. Yeah, I guess I didn't see that, but maybe I should have actually moved forward with my avatar. Yeah, because then this turn I could have gone attack for 6 with my 2 minions, play Reckless Squire, attack for 2, attack with my Spellslinger, put you on Death's Door. Yeah, that would have been pretty good. And like I had the Reckless Squire in hand, so I should have seen that play. Yeah, that's a pretty major mistake. But I mean, even watching this back, I didn't catch it. Like, yeah, it just feels really wrong to be like, okay, you're playing this huge thing in front of my face, and now I'm gonna move my avatar right on top of you. So makes sense that I didn't do that. I mean, it makes sense why I didn't like jump to that as the way that I'm gonna door you next turn. But yeah, you really gotta think ahead. Yeah, that was not a good play. And then, yeah, I just played the Reckless Squire as a chump blocker to make sure, like, unless you have something, you can't get me to Death's Door yet. Oh, yeah, and then I was at this awkward place where, like, I have 6 mana, and I had Roaming Monster plus Reckless Squire, and I would love to put this Roaming Monster on top of your head, but I just needed to play a chump blocker that turn. And yeah, and then he just plays like 2/3 power minions on top of my 2/3 power minions. And obviously he's at 3, so he can't let either one of them get in for damage. So we're just gonna trade 3 power minions. My 2 cards trade for your 2 cards, and then you just still have 10 power on my sites. I wonder if like drawing a site return in case I hit Treetop Hideout would have been play to make. Yeah, that's possible. So I've drawn one of them, so I have 2 treetop, or I have one more treetop hideout in my deck. These are like the really like corner case kind of situations that you really do need to be considering. And then I play Roaming Monster. I have 7 mana, so I could play Blacksmith Family as a blocker, but he has 2 things on my board, so you might, yeah. Someone might just blindly be like, well, I need to block this stuff, so I'll just play my thing, but I don't do that. Yeah, so I play Roaming Monster. He plays a boss troll and a sword and shield on top of it. He just has answers for everything. Yeah, really unfortunate. And then, yeah, I'm on Death's Door. I've got Nimbus Djinn plus Blacksmith Family in hand, and I have 7 mana, so I just can't play 2 blockers. I can't, like, play Nimbus Djinn and kill one of his things because his things are too big. So, yeah, Glenn wins that game. I had a couple windows that maybe I could have gone for my outs, and like I could have doored him if I had just moved up with my spell slinger with the tactical move. I don't think I even considered it. I think I just moved my 2 minions because that's what I cared about moving, and I didn't even think about maybe moving my spell slinger up. But if I'd considered that, maybe I would have won that game. But this is my first loss of the day, so I'm 5-1 at this point. So the next match is, if I lose it, there's still a chance that I get into the top 8, and if I win it, then I'm guaranteed into the top 8. So stay tuned. That will be the next video. That'll be round 7. That's the last round of the sealed, and then we'll see if I have a draft to do after that.